Hi there, welcome back to Pillars of Eternity, to Deadfire on the highest difficulty. We want to go to Tikawara because we're on the quest. The Storms of Pokokohara. We want to know more and maybe sabotage the operation of the Valian trading company there. Because we like that. We don't really like the Valian traders, and yeah, we want to help the so-called Aborigines, the Huana, a little bit up against them. And we'll see what we can do there. Or maybe we'll find a diplomatic solution. You never know. But if the people see no reason, we're keen on showing them the same. Oof, what's that? A storm. Let's not go into that storm. Hey, there's the Tehiwai Islands. There's the Hochina Ravine. I really like these random encounters, or however you want to call it. Hey, there's so much to explore here in Tikawara. There's a ruined tower here as well. But we want to follow our quest first, because this is part of the damned uneven scaling up. And if we're going for a very high level encounter, because we have not the best equipment yet, we'll probably just die. So let's try to find out the Storms of Pokokohara. I mean, we've done 2 bounties and they were pretty good, but bounties have never been the hardest part of Pillars of Eternity. I love the random encounters here. Oh, Tikawara. Hey, do you remember that? Do you remember Tikawara? Oh, if you're this was from the beta. You started here in beta. It looked exactly like that. Tikawara.
A ship. I am saved.
Hey there. So this is a very big area then. We'll have a lot to do there. The dwarf fans itself with a dish rag. His face is dark and shiny with exertion. Sweat colors wide crescents on his shirt. He looks at you like a drowning man would look at dry land.
Deliverance at last.
He lets go of a heavy sigh.
Weeks I've been stranded here. The Valian trading company sends no one. Unless...
He squints at you, dabbing his brow feverishly with a corner over the rag. Stranded? This is a settled
By
island.
whose standard do you call this settled?
Yeah, well, the Huana, of course. With an anxious swallow, he glances over his shoulder at a sleepy, ramshackle village. His gaze darts from one grass-thatched hut to another, as if expecting some unspeakable horror to emerge. My God. That poor dwarf. Follow his gaze, though, to see what he's looking at. He isn't fixating on anything in particular, but his eyes widen with unease whenever one of the island Armawa draw near. He flinches and clears his throat. Has he stolen something?
I only tarry here because my shipmates went to Pokokohara to search for Luminous Adra.
I've heard of that. He brushes an insect off his
I
sleeve.
worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead.
Well, that's terrible. Why would he do
They
that?
go bobbing for reason in shark-infested waters?
He waves his rag like a handkerchief.
Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hut northeast of that pitiful market.
He nods toward the gutted hull of a
Could
ship.
have joined her, but my stomach, something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned. I'm only the galley cook, not a search party.
He nurses his stomach and winces. So he's a galley cook with a bad stomach, probably caused by his own food. God. Yeah, well, probably dwarven bread. If you know Terry Pratchett, you know what we're talking about. Here's hoping your crew makes it back. No, I'll keep an eye out. Maybe they found something interesting.
Agrasima, this is hope to my ears.
He sighs and bows stiffly.
Payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have.
He nods, the first signs of relief showing in his red-rimmed eyes. What has you so on the
When we
edge?
landed on Tikawara, the chieftain gave us a welcome treat for the dukes. We feasted, danced, drank, and slept. Only so we could feast, dance, and drink more.
The ghost of a smile flits across his face. You were awfully busy for a man claiming to be ill.
Music and ale are medicine for the soul.
Yeah, the soul of the stomach. He pats a hand over his heart and gives you a sheepish look.
Even so, they did nothing to soften Anaharu. He said we had come to rob and plunder. He and Nairi turned the villagers against us.
He wipes a fresh rivulet of sweat from his temple.
After that, we slept on the boat and took turns watching the shore.
Except
for me. I had to rest and recover, of course.
He curves.
In the early hours, our lookouts Soruano and Anaharu disappeared together.
And where did they go?
I am sure I do not know. All I heard was that they left the village, and by the afternoon, only Ruano returned.
A murder mystery?
Now no one here will even talk of Anaharu. Suspicious, no?
Perspiration gleams on his forehead.
Our captain was eager to leave before the winds changed again.
You mentioned Nairi.
She imagines me in the jaws of our fish goddess. I know it.
He fans himself even more rapidly.
She lurks in the shrine next to that awful statue. I cannot stand her wicked looks, but if she does not scare you, then maybe you talk to her.
Yeah, she has that nice statue of an anglerfish with boobs. Yeah, I need some. Do you have supplies?
I left all but the essentials with me. I have sustained myself trading with the villagers.
Maybe we can find something nice for the crew.
But I'm almost out of ale.
He gives you a weak smile and shows off his wares. Hardtack and water, no thanks. Oh. Coral snuff, what's that? Drugs, okay. Potions of minor healing, oh, that's good. But also pretty terribly expensive. We'd like to have something to eat for our people. But things like this, pickaxe, pry bars, lock picks, hammers and chisels, and flint and tinder, that's just so basic. You just don't come forward without any of this sometimes, so we'll definitely go for that. And we'll trade something back from the stash. Let's see. Is that a fine hatchet, a fine mace, medium shield? Torches. Yeah, we could use the torches. Hide armors. Let's do away with that. Oh, wait, I wanted to keep them, just in case we want to dress up somehow. Yeah, let's trade that. That's good. Nice going. So much drink going away per day. Got fresh fruit. We've got the water's really bad. We need something else, like the milk or something. What would we hull sales? Food and drink. A lager, rice, poultry. Yeah, let's give them some milk in here as well. And some ale.
I must watch the supplies at the trading post. You will come to check on me, yes?
Yeah, we will. Pretty interesting.
It is a bad omen to have a priestess so young.
Small fish. Oh, what is that?
Remember Anne? Still your tongue. And yours wings surely carry your ribbons.
Aha, so yeah, they cannot talk about this guy anymore, so he's kind of banned. Small fish, more bone than meat dry on the rack. Their eyes are sunken and their scales dull. So if they are getting these small fish here, they probably have nothing at all. in there. Nice painted boat. What's here? Can we find something? Maybe a shell? A nice shell? Do we see a shell there? I've always loved going through sands and searching for seashells. Oh, there's a cat. An abandoned cat. Come to our school of pets. We've gained Miri, giving us intellect. While Miri is following you around, you receive a bonus to intellect, and enemy weapon attacks against your party will crit less frequently. Yeah, not that good, right? But very intellectual, I guess. What more is here? That's...
I have no fish for you.
Okay, they have Lagufath here. We know them from Pillars of Eternity 1. They're pretty aggressive normally. Why do we... What does he do here? Something with a fish. Who are you? The fisherman lowers his head in greeting and wipes his hands on his sarong, which is mottled with fish guts. He doesn't meet your gaze. Why are those Lagufath caged?
And the other Mataru found them when they explored the island.
He looks at the creatures with mingled trepidation and disgust. They bare their teeth in response, flies buzzing around their clouded, gunky eyes and the dull patches on their scales.
Said maybe we train them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
Oh, that's barbaric. What can you tell me about
The
Tikawara?
high tide is stingy with fish, and the low tide even more so.
He points down the beach to a lonely rack strung with a few scrawny fish. Farewell, and thank you. What else is here? Must have sailed far to come here. Indeed. So there's the more regulars. There's...
Filthy lizards. Even here, I always smell them.
Seems like she doesn't like the Lagufath. This is woven from Kaora reeds, a hardy but flexible material smelling of sea salt. So that's more like the well-off people here. Huh? There's a lot of people here, though. A lot for that such a small island. Can they support themselves there? The woman stands outside the half-finished building, arms crossed as if in protest. Any shelter it might offer. She looks like she's scowling, but the scars on her face make it hard to tell.
An outsider in Tikawara? Who are you, stranger?
Her hand strays toward a hide belt, hinged tightly about her waist. Yeah, no reason not to tell her, right? We're pretty confrontational usually. I'm Kavar Forgedorn, captain of the Defiant. At least not like offensive, but yeah, people can know we are.
A captain! If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would have moved on, I say. I tell Ranga Ruano that the stench of Tikawara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it?
She flares her nostrils and grimaces.
You must be thankful that Bareth enclosed your nose with that shell of a face.
Thank you for the compliment. What are you talking about? Yeah, we're going to answer pretty stoic. What can you answer? Smells like a beachside village to me.
I speak of the Lagufath. There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Her scars are like seams, tugging her face into a scowl.
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses.
She shakes her finger, making an argument she seems to have made many times before.
I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here.
Now, we usually like creatures and stuff, so we'll try to protect them if that's possible. So you want them angry in addition? No. It's no wonder they come here when the beach smells like a Lagufath hatchery.
Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blow darts, I say. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head.
Grinning, she thumbs the high belt slung across her waist. Maybe we can... Can you do diplomacy with them? If we cannot, then we might have to kill them, but if we can, we will do that.
It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath? Understand
A little
they
competition
are
sounds like
enemies.
fun.
You must rely on blades, I say, not words.
Okay, so we can talk to them, is what that says too.
Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Renga is killed.
Okay, you should kill their leader first, and then the rest will flee.
No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother.
That's pretty interesting to know. I mean, so if we have the Lagufath, we should kill their leader, and then the rest disperses. That's very interesting. So she's on a shipwreck here.
The Renga wanted a trading post.
What is that shipwreck? Yeah, the Ranga wanted a trading post. She glowers at the strange building, which appears to be part of scaffolding and part shipwreck.
He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they will bring food and supplies and their sweaty money.
A shiver of disgust ripples across her face. What's wrong with that, then?
Always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead.
She paces next to the trading post, restless energy practically quivering through her arms and legs. And who are the Mataru? They are the highest class of Suwana society, consisting primarily of warriors and priests. Tribal chieftains traditionally rise from the warrior ranks. The Mataru shoulder the responsibility of governing the other castes and determining the practical and spiritual needs of the tribe. So they are upscale there. So they don't want to work if we're not really on good terms with the highest castes usually. So we'll just say something clever. You look like you're supervising.
Someone must.
She stops and frowns. So why aren't you hunting or
What is
fighting?
there to hunt on this heap of rock and moss? No game. Only Lagofath skulking in Hoina Ravine.
And why don't you go there and fight them
Even
then?
the antelope know there is no fit home. The grasses are thin and the trees are like a child's bones. Small and soft. Even to build this, we must hike up the mountain for wood.
She raps the side of the trading post with her knuckles. So kill the last trees. That sounds like a good plan. Still, can I buy some supplies here?
Kuaru? Do I dirty my fingers with coins 1,000 hands have touched? Never.
She spits. So what's a Kuaru? The artisanal and merchant class of Fuana society. Though skill and craftsmanship are respected, those born into the Kuaru are not given the equivalent praise of the Mataru.
Go see the sweaty one, the dwarf. He washes his hands sometimes.
Okay, farewell. What? Yeah, let's talk to the other people here in the harbor in the next episode. Thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. See you next time in Tikawara. We're going to have a lot of quests and cool things happening around here. 64 people only. They could play a living chessboard. A great time until next time and happy gaming.